The thing that I really don't like for the most part about people is the fact that sometimes people don't hold people accountable. And what I mean by that is, let's say, for example, you got a friend that is, messing around and cheating on his girlfriend, or you got a friend and she's cheating on her husband and whatnot. And you know about it, instead of you calling them out on their bad behavior, you're kind of like ignoring it. Or you're in a situation where you got a friend that's doing some suspect stuff. And instead of you calling them out on it, you're actually enabling them by ignoring their bad behavior. That's the thing that really pisses me off a lot, because I feel like we should kind of like hold each other accountable, you know? But we're going to dive on into it right here on the JW show. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the JW show. I am the kid JW. Now, on this episode, we are talking about calling out people with your bad behavior. I know, it sounds kind of trivial, but hear me out. Now, in my circle, we hold each other to a very high standard. If you're doing some suspect stuff or you just doing some bad stuff in general, we gonna call you out on it and we gonna hold you accountable. And if you keep messing up, we go cut ties with you, and we're not even going to keep you in our circle. What I mean by calling each other out on bad stuff like that is, if you're friends with somebody and, for example, you know that your friend is messing around when they're in a relationship, and instead of you calling them out on it, you're just ignoring it, or or you see somebody doing something bad and you're not calling them out on it. And what I mean by that is, a lot of times we see our friends doing stuff that's kind of questionable, but we don't really want to get involved. For example, we're out on vacation or whatever, and I know you got a significant other at home, but you on vacation, you acting single. I can't sit there in good faith and watch you do that. I'm gonna call you out on your BS, because as a friend, I want you to be mindful of what you're doing, because I want you to know that, hey, what you're doing is wrong, and hey, you need to cut it out. Also, same thing. If we out and about and I see you doing some bad stuff, I'm still gonna call you out on it. Now, that's not to say that I gotta call you out on every single bad thing you do. No. What I'm saying is, if it's something that you know is wrong and they know that it's wrong, call them out on it. For example, if you out with your boys or your girls, for the ladies watching, if you out there with your friends or whatever, you at a bar and you noticing your boy or your girls is out there doing something bad, at that point, call them out. For example, me, if I'm at a bar with my boys, and I only got like two of them though, but if I'm out at the bar with my boys and I see them kind of doing something that's a little bit more than usual, I'm gonna hit them up like, yo, chill out. Especially if they get in, and what I mean by calling them out on it, it's like if they're getting aggressive, like if they're hitting on a female and whatnot, yeah, I'm gonna call them out on that. If I see my boys constantly trying to hit on a girl and I can see that she's not interested and she's getting annoyed and uncomfortable or whatever the situation may be, I'm gonna call them out on it. I'm gonna grab them to the side, like, yo, she ain't feeling you, bro. Leave it alone. Boom. Now, most of the time, my boys, they gonna say, oh, okay, I ain't realize it, because they already had 5, 6, 7 drinks or 4 shots, so they may not even be thinking straight. I'm like, all right, cool. However, if they get up and they proceed to go over to said girl and they continue being aggressive and they put their hands on her or whatnot and try to grab her or whatever, I'm really gonna call them out. I'm gonna even step to the point where I'm gonna put my hands on my boy, separate him, and we leave it. Simple as that. And then at the end of the day, we want to cut ties or distance each other from you because you ain't doing the right thing. And I feel like in that instance, we all should be that kind of person. We all should be, us as men in general, should be that kind of person. If we got our boys, we should call our boys out if they doing some stuff like that. You see somebody being overly aggressive, and if it's your boy, check them. Now, I'm not saying do this if you at the bar and it's a random person being super aggressive to a female. Maybe kind of read the room real quick. Let the bartender know, like, hey, I think she may be like in trouble. Come check her out real quick. Do that. Don't just randomly to somebody you don't know because you don't know what the situation is. Read the room first and foremost. All right. Now, if it's one of those situations where you out in public and it's you with your boys and your boys are doing it, or ladies, if you out and about and you see your girls doing something that may be suspect or whatever, call them out on it. I don't know what y'all do, so I can't really speak on that. Okay. But call them out on that bad behavior. If you know they got a man at home and they flirting a little bit too much, call them out on it. Now, for the people in relationships, if you at the bar with your girl, if you out with your girls for a girls' night at the bar, and your homegirl got a man at home and she flirting a little bit to get some free drinks, I'm not saying call her out on it, okay? Because hey, them drinks is expensive. So if she's getting free drinks, keep an eye on her, okay? Also let her know, hey, you leading that guy on too far. You might want to fall back a little bit before he assume that you're going to do something else for those drinks. Or ladies, hey, better thing is this. Protect your girls when you go out, okay? If you see your girl with talking to a dude at the bar and he, getting handsy and I'm not saying handsy as an aggressive, I'm saying handsy as an flirtatious, keep an eye on it. As they always say, she go to the bathroom, you go to the bathroom. She goes somewhere, the buddy system, okay? Because there's too much craziness out here in the world where you can trust somebody by themselves, like, oh, hey, I'm going to the bathroom, be right back, and then they go and they don't come back, and now you worried. So yeah, buddy system. Protect your girls while you out and about, and fellas, look out for your boys, and also protect your girls when you're out and about as well. But I'm saying to say, don't be afraid to call out bad behavior from your inner circle. Because sometimes we need that reminder that we're messing up so we can correct our own actions. Because if no one challenges us to correct our actions, we're going to keep doing it, and it's going to keep the cycle of bad behaviors going around and around and around. So don't be afraid to hold your inner circle accountable. I hold my circle accountable because trust me, if anybody did any bad stuff, I'm calling them out on it, and we will have a discussion. And hey, we may even get to the point where we cut ties with you as a group, and we ain't going to even bother with you no more when we all want to hang and kick it. That's all I got to say. But what do you guys think? Are you the kind of friends that's going to, ladies, are you the kind of group of friends that's going to keep an eye on your girl when y'all go out? When you on a girls trip, are you going to make sure that she stays out of trouble and all y'all come back home together safe and sound? Or you just go mind your business? Fellas, are you the same way? Are you going to keep a tab on your boys while you on a guys trip, making sure that, hey, all y'all come back home safe and sound? And are you also going to be the type of guy that's going to make sure your boys ain't out here harassing women and doing some bad stuff to women and making the cycle hard? Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, I appreciate the feedback and the like and the follow. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.